So it's at least a slightly lower scoring game. We're seeing yet another quad damage picked up by Spark.
And Sparks has not died again, so we'll see if he can successfully do what he failed to do last time. Don't go through that teleporter. Don't go through that teleporter. Alright, good. Trying to help him out a little bit here. Oh, poor Festival. Those are just bad spawns. That was just a bad series of respawns for him. Oh!
His teammate wanted to put in his 2 cents.
That is a bad series of spawns. So 40-1.
Good times.
It is.
For those that are wondering about what's coming up next, we are going to see, let's see. Well, we've got Adrenaline's team, Bose, facing off against Area 51. And then we've got, I'm not sure exactly what they're doing about this other portion of the brackets. But that round 3 match, the other round 3 match is going to be this troll team versus what's it? Unrelenting? What is it?
Is that the one we're doing?
I kind of want to see. Well, unrestricted. That's what it is. Unrestricted. That's Death Row's team.
So we're gonna see that versus Troll. That's the one we have coming up.
Yeah, but I mean, who are these troll guys? I mean, I've only seen.
Let me see the names again. I don't recognize their flag. Oh, Axima, yeah, I know them. He's an old CTFer. I don't know Learno though, but Axima, I know that name.
Is he?
Well, I mean, I've only seen him play CTF.
Is he gonna be able to handle Death Row? I've seen Death Row a lot.
I don't like their chances.
Okay. But I think that's enough for me to say that we should probably see the next game in this series, which is going to be Area 51 versus Bose. Right?
Is that gonna take? Let's see, Bose is what? Oh yeah, that'll definitely be the more competitive of the 2 matches, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Although
maybe
this does force me to do something that I was trying to never do again, which was to put Adrenaline on the stream. I guess I can just make fun of him for 20 minutes.
I don't think. Yes, we know that Adrenaline is not one of Greece's favorite persons.
Adrenaline isn't anyone's favorite person.
This is probably true. However, I'm gonna play Ambassador. Try to stay clear of it, and then try to keep my cat from chewing on my cord.
Suddenly your shirt comes online. That's pretty funny.
Well, Higgs is saying that Adrenaline's partner quit.
Oh. Really?
I think that's what he's talking about. He said his partner quit out. Oh, unless he's talking about... I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Well, let's not worry about it.
Alright.
Because we're missing a lot here. It's 58-4. And close calls, I mean...
Well, Sparks has died already, so he's already taken away.
I know. I've peed my pants 4 times.
Yeah, he's already taken away the one talking point that we have for this game.
Sparks is a bastard. I love him, though. I love him like a bastard. So no.
We all love him.
Actually, Sparks is a really cool dude. I had a chance to shake his hand at QuakeCon. And like for having to play that early in the morning, he was a pretty jolly dude. You know, he had a big old smile. Of course, he was happy that he was that. One of the notorious guys, amazing shotgun player, amazing TDM player. Actually, I was hoping to see Prozac sign up for this thing, but yeah, Sparks is down in my book as a cool dude. I hope that we get a chance to see a lot more history from him, because he has the potential. You know, he's able to get to some okay you know, positions in some of these big tournaments. He hasn't won anything huge yet, but he at least contends with the big boys. You know.
Yep.
He's that kind of borderline player. He can be pretty decent and get to the big show. He just needs more experience in taking down those big names. So.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's the big thing, you know, experience. Getting those games in against that top level of I don't know. I give up. I don't know what's going on. My English is really letting me down tonight. I don't know what it is. So 66-8 score update.
Were you just spinning a record? Were you just scratching, man?
No, I was not scratching anything. I don't understand, you know, the cat, he doesn't bother me at all. As soon as I get on here and start talking, he suddenly can't do that.
Like, you know,
he's like, what's going on up there?
he wants in on the action. Yeah.
Well, he was watching for about 10 minutes.
Excellent.
So I think that he has some interest in Quake.
Well, he should. He's your cat.
I would hope so. But now he just is trying to annoy the shit out of me.
Gun was so good. He's like, I'm going to steal this. And then he got bolted up the ass by Sparks. Very, very solid. 75-9 right now. And wow, we've barely passed the halfway point.
Yeah, this match is taking forever. That really came out wrong. Wait, let me rephrase that.
Dude, have some respect for these players that showed up.
Well, it feels like it was further along than it is. Let's just say that. I'll say that. It felt like we were further along. But we're going. You know, that's only 76-10. So we're not. They're not completely out of it yet.
I mean, they've done better this round than they did on Almost Lost.
Yeah, I think they're playing better as a team, but they, like I said, if the other team's not letting you have any armor or power ups, you know, it's gonna be very futile trying to come back unless your aim is just ridiculous. Because there's those types of people out there who have the kind of aim where, you know, they can put that machine gun on you for 10 seconds straight, and you through your armor advantage, and then there's some players out there who don't have that. And they need all the armor that they can get.
Yeah.
And if they're not and if Guild and Spark is going to give them any. Oh,
yeah. I don't think that's on their game plan. Because I mean, I've seen Sparks control this mid-level yellow armor pretty consistently. They're both showing up for quad a little bit early though, but they did show up for it. Sparks won't be terribly stacked. He'll have red armor to his name. That actually, see, this is what these things should be running to do. We need to go steal that red. Let's see. Looks like Gills took it.
Yeah, they haven't. Gotta go get that red armor. Even if you die, you still have to go there.
Yeah, I mean, like I think for any team that is kind of, ooh, I almost saw a CK there. Sparks almost pulled the trigger. I think for any team that's, you know, getting their ass handed like this, pick something to work on, like getting the red armor and getting it consistently. Oh, Kunlal gets the kill within craters. Oh, son of a gun.
That is painful. He finally hit the 1 kill mark. He gives it right back.
I've been able to pick up.
Oh, he has 2 now. Sorry. The fact that he has 2 kills and 0 score was what was throwing me off for a minute there.
Yeah. But I would say this, yeah, pick one thing and just work on it with your teammate, right? I mean, because that's how you get better in team deathmatch. You have to practice something like securing red armor. You have to do it well. You have to coordinate it. You know, there are all these things that you can be doing. Just like in duel, whenever you start getting your ass handed, you know, if you don't know timing, spend the entire rest of the thing just learning the time. Even if all you're doing is peeking and seeing when your opponent's picking up the stuff, make sure that you know when every single item spawns in the map. Like, that's something to learn to do when you're out of control. A lot of players are just oh, I gotta get a frag, I gotta do damage, I gotta do damage, I gotta do damage. But I mean, Quake is more like action-packed chess. You really have to put a lot of strategy and thought into it, otherwise you end up with a 93-11 score. You know, another thing that would probably be recommended would be something like, you know, maybe something like, survive. Just focus on surviving. Try to live for as long as possible. Let's go watch Gills on the squad run. There we go, Gills. Take it.
Got it.
But, yeah, you know, try to work on just surviving as long as possible. Every single spawn you want to survive just a little bit longer. You know, and that basically means using sound cues to hear where your opponent's coming, getting in touch with his teammate to know what he's seeing on his end, and just surviving as long as possible. And I mean, don't even worry about firing a shot, unless it's like defensively spamming rockets or something. You know, to get out of a situation, just constantly run. And you'd be surprised at what that gives you the next time you face off against an opponent that's a little bit more your skill. You will have a new weapon in your arsenal because you'll survive. We just lost TGM, but hopefully it'll come back to us in a few. We hit the 100 frag mark for Area 51. Gills holding it down. We're going to watch Gills for a moment because we did watch Sparks almost exclusively on Almost Lost because we were trying to see if he'd ever die. So those are my recommendations, you know, for these guys that are new. Like Cloud and Gunlow. Hopefully they will watch this cast and understand that, you know, some of the jests that we've been tossing around are all in good fun, and, you know, I mean, when it's one-sided, you're going to remark on some of the one-sided things, but to be honest, I mean, they've almost picked up 20 frags against Sparks and Gills, who have played Team Deathmatch together for, I think, 2 seasons of Quake Night. So they have quite a bit of experience playing together. They are comfortable with Team Deathmatch. They're comfortable with these maps. Sparks, I'm still certain, has actually played this and knows where the quad is. As it spawns in about 2 seconds, we're going to watch Gills on his run. As he gets shot, though. Very nice shot there. 45 health for Gills. As he collects 25, looking for a frag first. And he will pick it up before he grabs armor on his run. Cloud, not getting the word from his teammate that the quad carrier was in the area. Nice red armor. Cloud following up with a bit of plasma that does almost nothing against his opponent. And once more into the breach, 7 frags. The rockets, had they been shot at the floor, could have connected and done some damage there, but they whizzed by Gills' ear quite nicely. So, yeah, long-range rockets, you always want to place them on the floor if you can, because they actually would have done a fair amount of damage. I mean, we would have seen Gills with only 100 armor, probably. So, maybe about 130, something like that. If one of those has hit pretty decently. So in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to bring TGM back into the fray. I think that he had a connection issue, but we're going to follow this one up with, ooh, look at that, Gills with 100% railgun accuracy. My apologies, Gills, for not noticing that until now. Let's see how many impressives you have, sir. Oh, fuck, 1. Oh, no, Gills. I was trying to pump you up, man. I was trying to promote your amazing rail shots. All 2 of them. Alright. Let's go take a look at Sparks. 37%, 6 impressives. A little bit more use there.
1 minute warning.
Alright guys, so we are going to head off to the next matchup in just a few seconds. apparently the paramedics game is actually so much closer. People are complaining.